That flame there is burning much too tall and therefore much too hot, meaning that the candle is burning too quickly and wastefully. So I'm going to show you how to maintain the life of your candles the antique way. This is how your ancestors did it. So here we go, how to make candles last longer, the trusted antique method. It's not rocket science, and in doing it, I'm going to show you a lovely pair of antique snuffers here. You don't need to use these, but they're rather nice to use. You can buy them for about 30 quid on eBay and places like that. A pair of scissors will do. So back to the flame. It's burning much too tall, much too hot, burning the candle away. What you need to do before you light a candle is make sure that the wick is no more than 1/4 of an inch tall. You can just see maybe here, that's about right. And if the end of the wick itself is blooming like a big ball of soot, almost like a mushroom shape, that has to be trimmed off. So leave all of the white bit of stalk of the wick, trim as much of the black away as you can, leaving just enough wick to light. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to snuff this candle using my antique snuffers. Look at them, aren't they pretty? 200 years old, silver plated, designed to do exactly what I'm going to show to do now, to snuff them and to trim the wick. And the spring there, the system is working just as well today as it did in about 1810. Remarkable, isn't it? So, two uses. First of all, to snuff the flame. So they're nice and long, these things. You can blow it out or use a snuffer, but there's something rather nice in using antique things. So let's just snuff the flame first. So there is the flame snuffed. Now, crucially, this is the thing that everybody misses today because we're so not used to using candles like our ancestors did. Candles in times gone by were very expensive and they're not exactly cheap today. Take a look. This is going to be a bit drippy. Take a look at that wick. It's long, too long. It's blooming at the end and it's almost mushrooming. There, take a look at that. It's all like droopy at the end. What you need to do is trim off that black bit before you light it next time. Otherwise, it will smoke and burn too quickly. Actually, on the subject of it smoking, and it will when the flame is burning too high, that's not very nice. It'll cause soot in the ceiling over time, or if it's next to a mirror, it'll soot up the mirror. And of course, the taller the flame itself, the hotter it is, the more dangerous it is to burn candles in your home. So to trim the wick, again, I'm going to show you these because these are just magnificent. You've got this well here, which of course will catch the wick. Just use scissors if you want to. But again, have a look online. Google antique candle snuffers stroke wick trimmers and you'll find something like this. So let's see if we can see if this works. So nice and close in, trim, beautiful. Look at that. There you go. Isn't that absolutely delightful? Nice and short, about 1/4 of an inch. Just a little bit of black staining on the top there, but you've lost all the sooty, droopy bit, that mushroomy thing that will cause the flame to burn hot, tall and smoky. Looks good that, doesn't it? Right, now we'll light it again, and I'm going to show you the difference in the height of the flame, and this will give your candle an awful lot more life, and it'll stop it actually from tunneling. Tunneling is when the candle burns too tall, too hot, and it creates that well right down the center of the candle, leaving a wall of unused wax around the outside edge. So you can see that the flame itself is, I don't know what, 3/4 the height of the first flame I showed you, meaning you're saving an awful lot of candle. It's safer and it will burn more uniformly. So there you go. Your ancestors knew exactly what to do. Thanks for watching. I'm David Harper. See you next time.